Hello everyone, Bailey coming in. This is part 2 of the Quit Bitchin' Start Changin' series. I'm a little bit earlier than my post, but I don't really feel like doing my hair. And I'm just so freaking pumped and inspired by this message today that I just wanted to come in and share it. So yesterday, hey Diana, yesterday talked about, part 1 of making change in life is really gaining that awareness of how did I get here? What beliefs are supporting this reality that I'm within? What events even led to where I am? And typically what I assumed I would do was go acknowledgement of the old into design of the new. But as I was reflecting on that and, listening for the inspiration for today's message, it became so aware that there is a giant, huge, important step in between those, in between where we are and those beliefs into where we want to go, up-level our life, up-level ourselves. Because if I jumped into, here's where you are, let's design what you want, what that can create is this is the wrong way, this is the right way. This is what I don't want, this is what I do want, right? We're resistant. This is old, I don't like it. This is wrong, this is bad. Okay, and then this is a new way, this is what I want. This is like the beacon, right, of where I'm going. And vision is always important. But with this disconnect, like this, without this middle step, what can happen is that creation of the shame and guilt, right? Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. Oh my gosh, I didn't parent the way I want. Oh my gosh, I lied to my husband again. Oh my gosh, I ate that pizza for lunch, right? And now we leave these openings for, God, I did it again. I can't believe I did that. Geez, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just commit? Why can't I make that new life? Why can't I do that? Right? And that guilt and shame literally can become like a cloak, right? This darkness cloak, like even when you go into that shame space in your mind, if you pay attention, you can feel it of just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. This is never going to happen. I'm such a bad mom. I'm terrible. My kids' lives are going to be ruined, right? The mom guilt is so severe. And it happens when we make an action and then we sit in judgment of that action, right? I did that. I'm so bad. I can't believe I did that. I haven't learned anything. I want to be a better mom, but it's not working. I'm not doing it. Okay, so this is really what I could call your glass ceiling. This is what's enclosing you in the reality of where you're at. Is this self beat up? Is this guilt? Is this shame? Because that energy is dense, it is heavy, it is thick, it is muddled. When it gets in your energy cloud, it just locks you down, right? And then your mind is keeping you there. You're just beating yourself up of, I have this vision, I want to be this, but look, here I go again. Look, not doing it again, failed again, not going to happen, right? Raise your hand if you've had those mind conversations. It used to be very prominent in me, right? Of, I want this, but, oh, yep, skip the gym again. Oh, yep, didn't meal plan, yelled at my kids, right? Because how your attitude in one thing, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So that self beat up talk is going to follow you into every realm, not only the one you're focusing on up leveling. Okay, so what is the solution? Right? The solution is really to stay in the space and really practice. I have been intentionally practicing this, and it's like this whole new click within me of grace, of self-love, right? And first off, if you told me I would ever be talking about self-love, it's like, really? Me? Like, I'm the super hard ass, like, that's my character in The Sisters, right? And, but really, it's understanding, you get to be in reflection, right? Let's say you had, off week, I'm not even call it a bad week, right? An off week of your eating, and your goal was to really up-level your fitness and your health. You have that off week, it's saying, okay, right? Just take it as non-judgment, just this happened, right? Maybe go into, okay, what was happening? What was my story? Was I really stressed? Maybe get some other options for when you get in those moments, be better prepared, and then say, but I love myself anyways, right? But I'm still a good person, right? But I can still hit my goals. I'm still on this path. So you're recognizing and allowing yourself to be where you are, be in that reflection space, take it in, but then layering that with the self-love, with the grace, with the it's okay, right? Because if you're condemning yourself, if you're saying that was bad, you're failing again, what voice is that? Where your whole energy is going down, your belief in self is going down, your self-love is going down. And people who up level do it because there is that just enough ounce of self-love to say, I'm worth it. I'm going to keep working towards here. Okay, so take a reflection back on those beliefs and really go through and shift out of them, even because it could have begun, you could have started blaming yourself yesterday, right? Here's the beliefs, here's what happened, and oh my God, I did that, and then this, and and you're already creating it. So go back, look at those beliefs, look at those happenings and say, this happened, these are here, and I'm committed to up leveling, and I'm committing to breaking through, and I'm committed to giving self-love back into myself. Okay? This morning, I actually just snapped at my daughter. I wanted her to get changed. She was just clinging to this dirty dress she wanted to wear. And it was like, let go, just like, oh my God. And literally I walked away and I felt so good. Like, should I have yelled at her? Should, right? Is it the best practice? Do I want to be yelling at her? No, but allowing myself to have that release, I just felt so good. And I got to come back in, revived. And what all of us, I think a lot of us on this journey, if you're a mom or getting into intentional living, personal development, spiritual awakening, coaching, whatever your end results are, whatever your goals are, it's this pressure of I have to be perfect. I have to uphold this new way of being. I have to do it. And if I'm going to tell anybody about it, I better be doing it perfect, and which is so not going to happen, right? And as a parent, I have such high expectations for myself, such love for them. And when I practice recognizing dang, I probably shouldn't have yelled at my daughter, right? Duh. But instead of going into, why did you step back? Why didn't you take a break? Why didn't you do this? Why did, you were going into victim mentality. You were going into stuck. It's like, why did you do that again, right? All I did was just practice. I get to do it better next time. Let's have a better plan, right? I get to take a step out. And I get to friggin' love myself and trust and infuse myself with how much of a good mom I am. It's like I get to claim and stand firmly I'm a freaking good ass mom, and what that's teaching her is that when she messes up, when she yells at a friend, when she yells at a boyfriend, when she lies to me, when she, gets fired from a job, whatever it may be, that she still can come back into, and I love myself, and I'm ready, I'm on this journey of up leveling, right? And I get to do it better next time. And it doesn't make me a bad person. I used to go into if I'm not doing this right, then I'm never going to get this. I'm not going to be worthy of that. The money's never going to come. My relationship, it could all be doomsday because you're telling yourself I'm not worthy. I've done X, Y, Z. I'm here, which those happenings are typically only 10, 15% of your life or day or, so minimal. So really shifting into, okay, and I'm a good person, and I'm on this journey, and I'm being intentional, and I'm getting better, and I'm practicing, and I'm committed, So before we even get into where you're going, acknowledge where you are, and then apply a huge giant layer of love on top of it, and grace, and just allowance of where you are. Really sit with that today and just say I am here. I'm here. I've done my best every day, and I'm here, and I get to make some changes, and that's okay, right? It's all okay. Okay, and notice I'm not saying but. There's nothing here that negates anything. It's all a part, and it all contributes and adds, and you're still moving forward. Okay, so it's so funny. I call this thing like quit bitching, start changing. Think I wasn't coming, you know, little kick butt attitude. And here I am, day 2, just raving on about self-love and grace and compassion. But really, you're not going to get the results you want. You're not going to be committed if you're so hard on self and you're so critical and you're so judgmental that it takes the joy away. It takes your motivation away, belief in self, right? If you're working to earn things, that's not how it works, right? It's already within you. You're already worthy. It doesn't matter, right? So just really, today tune into where you're at. Apply that giant, huge layer of self-love and compassion for it, and we'll work on creating the vision later. Okay? So I love you guys very much. Hope this was helpful. I will see you tomorrow for part 3. Who knows what it's going to be. Bye, guys.